y'all? It's my second episode of TreTV, and I'm more than excited to bring this short message to you, but nonetheless an important message at that. I just kind of want to talk to you about just dealing with life and controlling what you can control, essentially. You know, a lot of people are worried about like what he's making, what she's driving, what he's wearing, what she's eating, what he's posting. Like, you can't worry about that. You got to stay in your own lane. And the reason for that is because you can't control what they're doing, so control what you can control. And just because that person's like path in life is different doesn't mean it's bad or better than what you're going on. It's just different. God made them to be them. God knew you were important enough to put you on this earth. He took his time to put you in your mother's womb and put you on this earth. He literally made you in his image. So that's one reason why you should definitely value the life that you live and just essentially cherish every day like it's your last, because one, you never really know. And the second thing is kind of just worrying about yourself and just getting to where you got to go in life, because I really can't go anywhere without my contacts or glasses. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm very blind. Shout out to Mama Dukes. I love you. But yeah, I kind of got the bad vision from her, not gonna lie. But no, in reality though, because I gotta wear these contacts and glasses to drive. Like, I can't drive without them legally, but if I were to give you those glasses, then you wouldn't be able to see. The reason for that is because those glasses were made for me. They were made for my vision. If I put those glasses on, my vision is clear for what I want to do, for what I want to act on, what I want to choose on, basically the path in life that I want to go down. I can see it clearly. But from an outsider looking in, you see what you want to see. You see what you see either on social media, or you just see like my actions and you take that as your own interpretation. And I can't control how you feel about that. So that's one reason why I'm never going to worry about that. I'm just essentially going to do me, and I'm going to try to make God proud, make my family proud. And that's just how it should be. And if you worrying about yourself and you worrying about just treating people better than how they treat you, then it really shouldn't be any problems, essentially. Because like, I know that for a fact that it's probably people better out there than football than me. It's probably people better out there baseball than me, obviously. But it's just like, they can't do what I can do. They're not going to be me. There's not going to be another Trey Hendon that walks this earth that literally can do what I do. And the reason because of that, because God made me to be me, to do what I'm doing. He didn't make me to go and do the job of somebody else. He didn't make me to go be Bo Jackson. Although I aspired to be like Bo Jackson when I was a kid, he didn't make me to do that. He made me to be Trey Hendon. Although I may emulate that person a little bit. I may take some of the greatness that they showed, some of those great personality characteristics. I may try to emulate that as well. But in reality, I can't be him. And he can't be me. Nobody can be me. I can only be me. And that's why I have fully accepted that God has a purpose for me. And that's why I live my life 10 times happier now, because I know that he has a purpose for me on this earth. And then when that purpose is done, then my time on this earth is done, essentially. So that is also another positive way to look at when people are passing away in this sad, cruel world. Just think of it as God knew that it was the time. Like, the will that God has on this earth for whatever he wanted them to do is done. They have done everything that God has wanted them to do. And it is sad and it's very heartbreaking that people do pass away, because I had to recently deal with that with my uncle passing away. But it's just essentially, you have to have that kind of perspective and trust and faith in God that he's doing that for a reason. And it's hard at first, don't get me wrong, but once you get farther along in that walk in faith and you can literally say, okay, I'm letting go and I'm letting God, then you have nothing to worry about. Like, I may not have the most money right now, or I may not have the best shoes right now, I may not have the best hair right now, but it doesn't matter, because God made me to be me. And I know for a fact that the path that I'm walking down in life is for God only. It's to make him proud. It's to make him pleased. It's to, although I may stumble, don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But when you stumble, you get back up and you ask God to help you. You ask God to help you be a better person for you, for the people around you, for just anybody that's in your life that may be in it for 2 seconds or 30 seconds. That's one thing that I very much so pride myself on, is I want to treat people better than they treat me. If somebody wants to walk out of my life for whatever reason, I want them to leave my life better than when they entered it. If you enter my life with problems, I want you to leave that knowing that you can deal with those problems. Those problems are solved. You're a much more confident person mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I just want everybody in my life that's in my circle, whether you're in my circle or outside, or I just interact with you, I want you to see the light of God through me and my actions, not just because of what I'm saying, not just because I quote a Bible verse. I want you to see that I have the love of God in me, and I'm trying to show that. I'm trying to spread that through everything of what I'm doing. That's what TreTV is about. Obviously, we're gonna have our fun on here. We got a couple guests coming soon. Don't worry about it, because we got some teammates that's coming on. We have a couple interviews that's going to be transpiring on campus. We're just going to show you around the campus. It's also going to be a campus tour coming soon with one of these next episodes. I want to do it kind of when it gets warmer, so you can see the full beauty of this university and what it has to offer. This university has a plethora of resources, and I'm more than happy to be here. I am thoroughly pleased that God has put me in this path in life, in this position. By no means am I done. I mean, I'm not done until God says I'm done. So just keep tuning in, y'all. I got a couple words for y'all every now and again. You know, I just want to help inspire y'all and just kind of help y'all out. I mean, I can't go and personally see the majority of y'all, but I figure this is a good way to, to kind of spread the word of God and just tell my story, and just get out there, because I'm not doing it for the fame or the bread. I'm really doing it to spread the word of God and just kind of what he's put in my heart. He's been compelling me to put these together and kind of talk to you guys and just spread his love and message through my essential testimony and what I've been dealing with and what I've had to go through in life.